Man, gather round. OG7 back here. And welcome back to the channel, guys, where I'm going to give it to you real and tough and hard and crazy, man. Because that's what maximum security prison is about. It's the crazy shit that goes on behind the wall. I'm going to let you know what's going on so you don't get tricked. And you get back there, man, and have dudes just chasing you for your cheeks, because that's all it's about, is cheeks in prison, dude. So don't get it twisted. So without further ado, because I want to be respectful of you youngsters' time to be talking about, hey, OG, respect my time, man. You know, get to the point and everything. Well, I'm going to get to the motherfucking point, man. So without further ado, I want to get into the topic of today's video, which is young white dude goes to prison for killing Mexican man with a bat, and his people force him to fight so he doesn't have to fuck. So guys, I want to get straight to the topic of today's video, man. It's actually a movie review of the movie Felon, which I watched 5 times, dude. It was just amazing. So many gems in there, man. I want to share with you guys, man, what's really popping and what's really going on, man, in maximum security prison. So it was this white dude named Wade, dude, and he was like a contractor, man. He had a little construction company, dude, never been in trouble. Dude was in his 20s, man, had a nice little sexy little wife and a nice little innocent little kid, dude, man. Maybe he can grow up to be president. And this dude was hard working. He applied for a business loan, dude. Finally got the business loan. He wanted to pay off his house, man, and just finally marry his girlfriend. It wasn't his wife, it was his girlfriend. So then, dude, one night they in the house sleeping, man, and it reminds me of the movie American History X. And the wife hears somebody coming in the house, so he tells her, okay, baby, be quiet. And this is what I love about, man, square dudes, man. They always protect their women, dude. You know, they always protect their children. So he said, okay, baby, follow me. So then they get up, man. They make sure their son is safe, man. They go in the son's room. He tells his wife, stay in there. He grabs a baseball bat, man, aluminum baseball bat, not a wooden one. And, dude, he creeps out, man. And then the Mexican dude comes out of nowhere. He was in the house burglarizing. He comes out of nowhere, pushes Wade down, and starts running out the front door. And Wade's a pretty athletic dude, man. That's what you understand, man. You youngsters, you gangbangers, and you drug dealers and shit. You think all square dudes are soft. Most square dudes grow up playing sports, bro. It's the American way. So they're pretty athletic, and then they work in construction, too. Come on, man. They will beat your little soft young ass. So he catches up with the Mexican dude. He tells him, stop, stop. And the Mexican dude was turning around to give him his wallet because he snatched the dude's wallet, but it's dark. So dude, man, does a Babe Ruth on him. He just goes, bust him upside his head, blood squirting out and shit. The graphics in this, man, is very graphic, man. The visuals, dude. Dude lays down, blood squirting out of his head. Wade's like, no, no, no. Cops come, man, and this is what happens. The cops are white, and Wade is white, dude. And the cops tell him, hey, my man, you ran up behind dude and bust him upside his head, man. That's involuntary manslaughter. And Wade was like, hey, man, the dude turned around, and I thought he was pulling the weapon, man. But see, this is what I want to tell you, man, about the corrupt court system, dude. They don't care about what's right or wrong. They care about their numbers. Let me tell you something, man. The more arrest that a police officer has, the higher he rises up in the ranks, dude. So he can become like, you know, a sergeant or a lieutenant, man, or heck, a captain, or a police commissioner. It's all about their careers. It's not about the community. And the more convictions that a DA has, then they can become like, start running for political office. They can become a judge, dude, or they could be all kind of stuff. Like Kamala Harris used to be a DA. For those of you that didn't know, she locked up more black males than anybody in the fucking history of America. Do your research. So anyway, they arrest Wade, man. His wife's like, hey, his girlfriend's like, hey, man, the dude was in here and broke into our house with our kid. And Abe, your boyfriend busted his dome, split his wig. He's dead. So then I want to tell you guys something about this, man. Some of these prison movies are very realistic, even though they're fictionalized, and I'm encouraging you guys to watch it. So soon he hit the county jail. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is where the tests start. So for all these youngsters come on my page talking about, no, gee, you know, I wasn't getting to a fist fight first time a dude disrespects me or looks at me funny. You know, you inciting problems. Hey man, let me tell you something. You ain't got to incite no problems because in prison, it's not like on the street. See, on the street, most neighborhoods you have to go looking for problems. In prison, they come looking for you because the predators prey on the weak. So back to the story. He's in the county jail holding pod. This is very realistic. The holding pod just open, and this big black Crip dude sees that he's soft because they can look on your face. That's why I tell you, have on a stoic face, man. And don't really look at nobody. Just looking through people, man. Just keep moving your head, man. Not really looking at nobody. And thinking like the first motherfucker fucks with me, man. I'm ripping this nutsack off. So the big swole Crip dude can see little white boy, man, is soft, man. He goes over, man, you eyeballing me? And I watched this with my lovely girlfriend, Yoni, and I was telling her, man, how you fail these tests, how people fail these tests. The first time a dude talking about you eyeballing me, you just want to look down at your feet, be like, nah, man, I wasn't eyeballing you, man. Like, I'm cross-eyed. And you want to see where his feet is, bro. And you want to come up, man, and headbutt him and grab both, sweep him underneath his knees and take him to the floor and grab his head, start slamming it to the ground. And every time it bounces up, headbutt his face, slam his head to the ground, headbutt his face, dude. And then poke his fucking eyes out. Don't play. Because you already been marked for death. They want to go up in your butt cheeks because you soft. So, man, the Crip dude beats the fucking shit out of Wade. And this people ain't helping him, dude. So then they put him in segregated housing unit because they separate you in the county jail. Then he goes to court. And they tell him, hey, since you bust dude upside his head, you ain't got no money for a lawyer. You got a murder and a second-degree murder. You got $1 million bail. Can you post bail? And that's a trick, too. They just want to get you to break yourself like they had me break myself. I wish I'd have never posted bail 4 times, but I didn't know any better. That's why I'm trying to educate you guys. So then, guys, he can't post bail. They give him a public defender, dude, or what we call, you felons, a public pretender. And, dude, she tells him to take the deal for 3 years to plead guilty. They dropped it down to involuntary manslaughter. So then he went to maximum security prison for 3 years. And he already had time served of 1 year, so he was going to get out in 15 months. And this is what I try to explain to you youngsters who have ears to hear and eyes to see. I'm telling you the truth. Man, when you go into the maximum security prison, you got dudes that ain't never, ever, 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 ever getting out. And you coming in, man, you only got 15 months, dude. You's a target, not just for the booty bandits and the booty warriors and the predators, man, and the pedophiles and the sodomites. Man, you're a target of your own people. So let's get back to the story. He's on the bus, man, and he's shackled up, and then the white dude behind him, he's an AB wannabe, an Aryan brother wannabe. And he can tell when you knew because he's like, hey, my man, so what's going on? He's like, hey, man, it's my first time, and I'm scared and everything. And he's like, yeah, Wood, you better get with the program, Wood. You got to stand up for yours, man. And then the black dude on the bus was looking at him because they jumped him. The big Crip dude, another black dude jumped him. Because that's, even though the Crip dude was beating the shit out of him, they jump you in prison. Now you see why I fight so dirty and savagely, bro. It's animalistic behavior. They jumped him, dude, for no reason. The Crip was beating the shit out of him, and they just had to jump him and stomp him, fucked him up. So the black dude's on the front of the bus looking back. Yeah, when we get to the pen, it's home. So the white dude behind is like, hey, Wood, you better stand up for yours, man. And you can't run from these monkeys, right? They got this racism in there because most Aryan brothers in KKK come from lower socioeconomic places like fucking trailer parks. And they mad because they can't do the American dream because they want to use crystal meth and shit, bro. And they just want to drink and do heroin and think they got the right to live the square dream. Nothing against white dudes. I'm just telling you about poor people. Poor is poor. Don't matter if you black, white, Mexican, or Asian. So then, dude, there's a shot caller on the front of the bus, dude. He got life, ain't never getting out. And he just handles shit, man. So there was a drug that, see what happens, man? Prisons run the streets. So this white dude bought some drugs in prison, and he got out, he paroled, and he thought it was over. But see, when you're a drug addict, you end up coming back to prison. He owed money to the Wood shot caller. Let's call him the head dude. And dude just shanked him up on the bus. Then he gets up, and then he hands the shank to the Aryan brother wannabe, the dude with the tattoos on his legs. Let's call him Tattoo Boy. And he says, hey, man, you just ride that. So then, man, when the police is coming on the bus, the correctional officers, the tattoo dude gives it to Wade. And he says, you better not say nothing. You better not say nothing, Wood. And so the fact that the shot caller dude told Tattoo Boy to ride that and he didn't, now there's a problem. So then they get to maximum security prison, dude. And the fact that everybody was on the bus with the shanking, they put everybody in the SHU, segregated housing unit. And you see Wade in there crying, I shouldn't be here. Let me out with my mama. And it happens a lot. You hear that maximum security prison. Men crying, getting killed, killing themselves, dude. All kind of shit, getting butt fucked, right? So then, man, Wade gets a heavy hitter, like this OG white dude, been in prison for the last 30 years. He killed 18 people. Somebody raped his wife and his 7-year-old daughter. He went and killed their mama, their grandmama, their uncles, their aunts, their kids, and their grandkids. He was a savage, bro. And they didn't give him the death penalty, they just gave him triple life. That's what I try to explain to youngsters. They got dudes on there on some savage shit. Serial killers, cannibals, just savages, demonic entities, bro. So he's in there with dude. First thing he says to Wade is, you want to fuck or you want to fight? And Wade goes, hey, neither, man. I just want to get along. He said, good. Then he punks Wade, takes his bunk, and he tells him the rules. When you poop and pee, do it in the toilet. When you got to pass gas, put your ass toward the door, and don't fuck with me. And stay away from him when we go to the yard because you a fish. So then when they go to the yard in the SHU, segregated housing unit, dude, this is what happens, man. The Wood with the tattoos on his neck, he sends Wade like a torpedo. Hey, man, go get that nigger, man. And hey, go get that spick, man. And hey, go get that chink. And he gets sending him on missions, man. And the white dude ain't even nobody. So then what happens, the dude who finally, who killed the dude on the bus, let's call him the shot caller dude. He comes to the SHU and he comes to the yard. And then the white dude's telling Wade, hey, man, go get that ninja, man. And Wade's like, hey, I ain't seen you fight nobody. And they made Wade shave his head. Now he's a skinhead. And then the Wood was like, hey, brother, you better do what I tell you, brother. There's going to be problems. And so then, man, he said, fuck you. And so then the Woods jumped him, man. And so then the old dude, let's call him Killer Dude, he knows this OG close quarters combative, break dude's leg and just fucks dude up. So then the white dude's like, with the tattoos, hey, you better have eyes in the back of your head. So when they get to the cell, the old Killer Wood dude, man, says, no, you got me involved in your shit. I should kill you myself. And Wade's like, hey, just go ahead, man. I won't live no more, man. I'm so confused and scared. So now the white dude who killed the dude on the bus is on the yard. So when they hit the yard, the white dude, the one with the tattoos, tell Wade, man, hey, brother, you got a problem. And then the white dude, the shot caller dude, said, no, you got the problem because I seen you pass the shank and I told you to ride that. So then he had his boys, man, just slice him up, dude. So then after that, man, Wade's coming out, man, and he just like, he don't want to fight no more. So the Wood told him, hey, brother, since you rode that, you got a pass, brother. You don't have to ride with nobody, but you by yourself, man. And then everybody knew Wade was by himself, so he still had to fight every day just so he didn't have to fuck. But here's the moral story I want to tell you youngsters. When you go to maximum security prison with like 15 months or 2 years or 3 years, a little bit of time, don't nobody want to see you go home. So what happened to Wood dude, man, that killed the dude on the bus, the fact that Wade kept the shank, he's an accessory to murder. The dude died. He got accessory to murder. They gave the dude who already got double life, they gave him another double life. He's laughing, motherfucker, like, what I'm gonna do? Die, come back, die, come back, die, come back. Fuck you. He don't care. He ain't never getting out. That's what I'm trying to explain to you youngsters. When you go to maximum security prison, man, your shot callers are mostly lifers, drug addicts, and homosexuals. Let me say that again for those of you who can't follow along because you got OCD. When you go to maximum security prison, the guys who are the key holders who run the prison of your race, regardless of what your race is, your gang affiliation, they're either murderers, like lifers ain't never getting out. Most of them is dope fiends. They got a serious dope problem. And most of them is homosexuals, bro. I can't say all. I haven't met all shot callers, but the one I met, they all the three, no matter what race you are. So they don't give a fuck about your life or your sentence or you getting home to your people. They want you to fuck yours off too. So stay out of maximum security prison. So anyway, the dude died. They gave Wade, man, accessory to murder. So he only had 3 years he was doing. He was getting out in 15 months, good time. They had him fighting every day, so he keeps losing time. Now they added 6 years to his sentence, dude. So now instead of doing 3, he's doing 9. He just breaks down crying. He's so angry like me. He reminds me of me. He's just going to the yard every day, fucking dudes up, fucking dudes up. So then the one OG killer, man, let's call him OG killer, the serial killer dude. He tells him like this, man, if you keep going down this dark hole, you ain't gonna never get out and be with your people. I ain't never getting out. My wife and kid is dead. Man, you got a chance, and that's what I want to share with you. When you watch these prison movies, you got to understand, ain't no solid dudes in there trying to tell you what's right and give you some righteous philosophy. But it's good for movies, man. Like my homies tell me when we watch movies together, oh, man, that's a good movie script because reality don't run like that. So anyway, he hooks him up with his friend on the street, and then they get the congressman involved. And then because the cops inside are crooked, they bet on the fights. So I'm going to let you guys watch the end of the movie and find out. But all I wanted to share with you, this movie, Felon, I give it 7 stars, bro. It's got a lot of realistic stuff in there. Some of it is fictionalized. But, hey, man, you get the grip of the main thing I tell you youngsters in maximum security prison. Your own people is the one who fuck off your time. Let me say it again. In maximum security prison, it's not like minimum or medium or marshmallow camp or cupcake camp. Your own people are the ones who fuck off your time. Why? Because misery loves company. They don't want you to go home because the more zombies they got in their army, the stronger their numbers are, the more they can run a penitentiary because they ain't never getting out. That's the life that they live in. They don't want you to get back to the street. So if you guys like the real raw education, man, and informative content, thumbs up the video. If you guys, man, watch Felon, leave a comment in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up or a number 1 that you watch Felon, man, and let me know how you feel about the realism of it. And if you're new to the channel, my name's OG Silverback. I got sentenced to 26 years for unaliving some people because I was a drug addict, dude. Came back from combat and I was just fucked off, man. I had PTSD and just crazy shit going on in my life. Ended up doing 10 years of maximum security prison, and I lived to tell the tale as a lone wolf with my anal virginity intact, but my mentality is whacked. And I share these stories with you as a cautionary tale to keep you square dudes out of trouble, because sometimes, dude, you feel like you're doing everything right and nothing's going right. Everything's going wrong. But, man, when you cross that line and start doing illegal shit, it's just a dark hole you're never going to get out of. So if you're new to the channel, man, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. And most importantly, share the video so I can reach 100,000 subs. Until next time, OG Silverback.